So how do you know when to sow? Most people around these parts aren't really too worried about getting their gardens in just yet because we have another 5 weeks or so before our last frost. But I know it's still an okay time to get a lot of cool season crops in. But that means I have to direct seed. And I haven't had very much good luck with that. I really relied on my garden center to get transplants from. But this year I am determined not to do that and to do a lot more direct seeding. So there's lots of tools out there to tell people when's the best time to plant. But here's the tool that I have been using the last few weeks and that I have found to be a really great resource that may have been forgotten. That's right, the Farmer's Almanac. Go to almanac.com and I have created an account so I get emails sent to me about when to plant things. But if you don't want to do that and get extra emails, which I have found that they don't send excessive emails, so I've been very pleased, you can go down and put your zip code in and it will give you the dates on when to plant things. Now notice there are 2 types of dates. There are dates based on frost dates and dates based on moon dates. Now, if you know anything about planting by the moon the way people did a long time ago, I would love to know more about that. So please comment below and let me know where I can research more information on that. I'm going to try to plant by the moon dates, but if it doesn't work out, no stress. When you only homestead part-time, you kind of get it done when you can. So we'll be planting carrots today, which is inside the frost date here, but outside the moon date because I'm pretty sure today is April 6th or 7th. I haven't looked to see what it is yet. We will be planting, peas today. So that's actually within both of those dates there. We'll be planting onions here pretty soon, probably closer to that April 20th section. And potatoes is coming up. We'll probably be doing that around April 23rd. So usually I'm not planting anything until after May 14th. So I'm really excited to be looking at these dates and to have this tool to see what my chances are that things will be all right. So I encourage you to check out the oldfarmersalmanac.com. I can't believe I'm saying this today, but it's actually hot out here. I want you to look at those chickens. I'm afraid to walk up, I'll disturb them, but they are all lined up, soaking in the sun, getting their dust bath. It is so cute. They're loving the sunshine just as much as we are. We're in the front of the garden here, and the plan is to plant carrots. Now, I have never been able to grow carrots worth anything. Nothing bigger than my finger here, my little finger. So the plan is to pull back the wood chips and to sift some of this, because if I zoom in down here, you'll notice that even though I've pulled the wood chips back, oh hey little bee, there she is. And the bees love this stuff. The bacteria that's in the wood chips, they are very attracted to it. I don't know the science behind it, if it's the moisture, but you'll see that she likes all this stuff. All this white stuff is the wood chips in the soil breaking down. So those are good signs that you are building soil. But because it's only been not even 2 years, I don't have a lot of soil thickness on the top layer. So carrots are not going to come through this big wood chip, sitting here. So I'm going to take just some hardwood cloth and sift it and try to get it as smooth as I can. Add some compost. And we're going to do the board trick this year where you put a board over top. And I'll show you more of that in a little bit. But good signs here. Seeing lots and lots of worms. Where I've already raked, they're kind of already hiding on me again. But the wood chips are doing their magic. It just takes a few years to get there. So we'll see how this goes this year. Hopefully I can get some carrots that will grow. Here's what this looks like now after we sifted what we pulled back. Zoom in here and you'll be able to tell some of that clay-like dirt that we had and those big wood chips Do not want those mixing with my carrots. We added some soil conditioner that we just get from Lowe's. I had good success with it. Mix that in there with the dirt that we already have, and now we'll sow some carrots. Now the carrots that I'm sowing are carrots that do well in clay-like soil. As you can tell, these things are humongous. So I'm gonna give it a try until my soil breaks down more, or my wood chips break down more and build more soil. I think I'm gonna have to go with carrots like this. So we'll see how these do this year. Alrighty, that's it. I watered and put this board on top. About 2 weeks, I will start checking every day, and as soon as I see germination, the board will come off. I have also been reading about putting something underneath it after they sprout and let it stay on a little bit longer. So I need to do some more research. I'll let you know what I decide to do. But hopefully this will help, and we'll have some nice, big, juicy carrots this year. I'm out here planting peas again, and I just wanted to show you, since I showed you what the soil looked like underneath the wood chips, compared to what it looks like underneath about 8 inches of hay. I just raked back the hay, by the way, which is a lot easier than raking back the wood chips. I haven't found as many worms, but I haven't had to go as deep. But as you can see right here, you know, these seeds can push through these little things of hay. I have found some more weed seeds, but with the small rake that I'm using, I just rake those up and they'll be gone. So this is a little bit more workable, just personally for me. I don't know if it will build the soil as quickly. Here's a little weed seed. Super easy to pull out right now. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm a little nervous because I do see some grass seeds up here. But all you have to do is take your rake and rake them right now, or put some more hay on top. So this was easier for me to get ready, and I don't have to sift it or anything. Of course, this is the peas I did the other day, and I did see some peas coming up. I don't know where they're at now, but it won't be long. There's the shot again of the soil underneath that hay. I really like the looks of it, and it was a little bit easier for me to deal with. Oh my word, guys, I just have to show you what I just found in my garden growing randomly in the hay. Look at this massive horseradish root. I dealt with these quite a bit in the garden last year around like where I had trellises, the stakes and things. But this year they're just kind of randomly popping up everywhere. These are really good for the soil, but I don't necessarily want them randomly, I don't think. I'm gonna have to do some more research on it. I know horseradish root is really good. A lot of people plant this intentionally. Look at that thing. I just can't believe it. Had to share that with you guys. And we have a pea sprout, folks. Hopefully I don't have to fight with the slugs like I did last year. But if I do, I am prepared this year with some iron phosphate. So exciting! So when do you plant carrots? About 5 to 6 weeks before your last frost, as soon as your soil is workable. But if you're not sure, you can go to almanac.com to find out. Enter your zip code and it will tell you when. How do you plant carrots? If you have nice, loamy soil, you won't have problem germinating like I do. But if you have soil like mine, where it's heavy and clay-like, then you're gonna have to amend it somehow, either with leaf compost like I did or some kind of organic material. Now the board trick is an experiment this year. I've read a lot about it and seen it on YouTube, so I'm really hoping it works. I will keep you updated. Hope you all come back.